an intensive day. Not only have we been continue working, of course, with the SaaSiest Digital. Oh, I see. I have the wrong title now. We are not with Frida anymore, unfortunately. So let's change the title. I don't know if it will update, but anyway, we have also actually recorded 2 podcasts in the middle of everything. So yeah, keeping busy. How was
Keeping
your day, Daniel?
busy. My day has been good. It was really always, I love recording podcasts with you and our guests, like, because I always feel, not because of you always, but sometimes also from you, but we learn stuff.
We
So
do.
it's so great to have all these talented people come and like spill their secret sauce, and suddenly we sit there like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So
Absolutely.
I think that's what's so rewarding with us. Like, we try to bring the community together, and we talk about democratizing knowledge and so on. But
Yeah.
also, to be perfectly honest, we also get a lot from this. It's
Yeah,
like the best learning
definitely.
bank we've ever had.
Absolutely. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we have talked with Nora at Paperfly earlier today. She's the CFO there, and great, great one. Also in Norwegian, and then we had a Danish guest later on with Sasha at Timelog. So that was great. And now I wanted to highlight the session that we have our first Estonian speaker ever. So really excited about
Ooh,
that, and
that is worth
also,
celebrating.
yeah,
Welcome the Baltics to SaaS Nordic.
absolutely. This is just the beginning. So, Gristel, CPO at Katana, this is in the product track. We'll talk about how you shouldn't let your feature grab prevent you from going up market. So they are targeting the SME segment, and sort of they want to move upwards in that segment a little bit. And she will talk about sort of the challenges you face when you are in that position.
Essentially, if there's any sales folks here on this call, you probably have felt that if I only had this feature or that feature, then we would be ready to go. And the concept here a little bit is that, you don't need to have everything in place to move up market or to go into a new segment. But there's certain enablers you need to have there. There's certain hooks
Yeah,
you need to consider to get hold of these customers, to get the ball rolling. Because if you're going to build out each and every function, you're never going to be done.
that's correct. And I'm not sure, I haven't looked in the chat yet. If you are here, please write your name in the chat. We have a few caps left. I see our man Alexandru is in the chat. Always happy to see you. But if anyone else is also here, please give a shout out in the chat. You have the chance to win one of these exclusive caps. And what else, Daniel? I'm putting up LinkedIn here so I can see if anyone is joining.
We're a little bit north of 1,600 registered.
Yeah,
So that
1625 when I look.
there you go. There you go. Exact numbers.
Yeah,
And here's the funny thing. The platform that we're using, when it's obviously a SaaS platform, we also had to commit, and the way they scale it is based on users or visitors in this case.
yeah.
And we had to, months ago somehow try to estimate like how many are we going to be and stuff like that. And we actually bought the platform with 1,800 seats. So
Yeah, eventually.
1,800. Yeah.
First, we bought it with 1,000 seats.
Yes. Yeah. But we always
To be
planned
really
for
transparent. And then we had to buy extra, and
Yeah.
then we had to buy extra. And now we're in a situation where we soon need to buy extra because we have 1,800 seats as it is right now.
Yeah.
And let's keep track of what's happening. It might also be that, on the event day, a lot of people will join that think they have a ticket, but they don't really have. So if you don't have an email with a ticket from AirMeet, you don't have a ticket.
Right.
Even if you click that you were going to attend on LinkedIn, if you sort of engaged with the LinkedIn event, if you didn't sign up through SaaSiestDigital2022.com and the AirMeet platform, you don't have a ticket.
Right. So what he's trying to say is, make sure you have a ticket. If you don't, go and get the ticket. And you go by going to SaaSiestDigital2022.com. There's a big button there that says register here. Just follow those instructions and you're going to get an email with the calendar block. Good. Speaking about the event, I'm not sure if this is going to be our last LinkedIn Live or if we're going to do a few of them Monday as well. But just a quick recap: full day event on Tuesday, so September 27th. We're starting and opening up the doors at 9 o'clock. We're kicking it off with Jeppe Rindom, that's going to talk about Born Global. So everything we need to know about how to scale internationally. We're going to try to cover that in a fireside chat. Lots of good sessions there, but essentially we have a couple of general tracks in the beginning, and then we divide and conquer a little bit across 4 different tracks. There's one CEO track and founders track, one revenue track, which is all about sales and marketing, one customer success track, and one track where Gristel will also be speaking, among many others, a product track. So lots of fun. And then at the end, because of the time zone difference here, we welcome the American crew. So we're a little bit heavy on demand generation, PLG, and these types of topics with some of our American speakers. But it's going to be lots of fun. And I know, Thomas, that you're a big advocate for both the peer-to-peer interaction, but also the networking capabilities. Tell us a little bit about how that's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are 3 basic ways of networking. So in the breaks, we will have the topic-driven discussion tables open, so you can join any of these. Just sit down and engage in interesting conversations. If you're a little bit on the wild side, you can join the one-to-one speed networking. You will be then matched randomly with another attendee. You will get a couple of minutes to introduce yourself, make that contact, and then on to the next one. So almost like the Tinder version of networking. And then another option is that you can also see who's online at the platform, and you can reach out, and maybe you will do a one-to-one as well during the meeting.
Yeah.
And we will, when we are ready for the day around 5 p.m., we will still let the event be open a few hours more. So for the ones that wants to hang around and network a little bit more, so you have the opportunity to do that as well.
Right. So it's not just about networking in the networking breaks. It's worth mentioning also that you can actually interact directly in the sessions, ask questions, come up on stage to challenge, don't challenge, or challenge if you may, but ask your questions directly to some of these great speakers and so on. So it's not just a listening act. It's an act where we also hope that you will engage and interact with us throughout the sessions. With that being said, I actually have to jump into another session with one of the speakers. So thank you so much, everyone. Thomas, I'm sure you're going to take care of them in the raffle now, but have a great weekend, everyone. From my end, we'll speak soon.
Absolutely. So let's see if there is anyone else that wants to join the raffle. We need to be 2 here to do one. So if you're here, if you want to have a chance to win one of these SaaSiest caps, write your name in the chat, and you could leave this work week as a winner. And again, we are 4 days away from the event. So we have Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a lot of work for us during the weekend. And then we have Monday, and then it's game on. So I hope you will have a nice weekend. I hope you've got your tickets. And seems like we're not going to have a raffle today. We're going to have some big opportunities during the event where you can win a lot of great prizes. That's our intention as well. We just need to figure out what we're gonna offer. So thank you, Alexander, for stopping by as usual, and everyone, see you soon.